everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2, Storm of Zehir. Last episode, we found ourselves ending up, well, way back here. You should probably have that. We kinda ended up washed up on a shore and managed to fight a bunch of creatures that tried to kill us, despite Volo's attempts to stop it. We have a bunch of gear, basically managing to salvage it from the wreckage. We managed to salvage a longsword, and and a short sword, which you can use, as well as a sling and a bow and a plank. We also managed to get a great axe from someone, so we're not doing too badly. Could be better, but at least we have some things. Then we were nearly arrested. Actually, practically were arrested, but then allowed to get out. Now, however, we need to basically rest, and then talk to the person who saved us, and see what we can do. So let's go into Lyra's trick and rest. Okay, let's look around a bit. Party armoire. Oh, a gold piece. But I guess that's where we store things. This is some nice music. Innkeeper.
My greetings, newcomers. By Lyra's eyes, you look exhausted. Come, stay for now, and let the grace of Mistress Illusions give you rest.
Thank you very much.
And you are brought back refreshed. Lyra has blessed you with rest, the illusion of death. Is it not wonderful? What else wish you?
Isn't the goddess Lyra dead?
Aye, that is what some say. But are not her guises illusions? And as illusions remain, does not she? Would it not suit her so to pretend she was gone?
Perhaps. But what if someone took her portfolio, stole what she represented?
And what if Lyra was never Lyra, but someone else? What if she was someone else and is Lyra now? Questions cover questions, gentle. We will never know the truth. We must be pleased with the illusion.
Can I ask you something else?
What else wish you?
What rumors have you heard?
I hear tell as far away as Rashomon that the spirits are stirring. Something has woken. Something is hungry. That is all I have heard. All the voices here can teach me. It is mysterious.
Ah, the Spirit Eater curse. I suppose that may be happening now. Any other rumors?
The mines of Selgol seethe with flame and the hisses of a deeper danger. They hold more than salt now. This is so.
What else?
A restlessness stirs the heavens, touches the plains. Something not seen for over 20 years, known for even longer. How long until we know what this is, then?
What else?
The manticores of Zentil Keep are gnashing their teeth at the dark shapes on the sands. The shadow they cast is dimming their glorious fires.
Any other rumors? No, that seems to be it. Alright, I'm done here. Thank you. Alright, let's see these people here. We've got a tavern patron. Can't a man enjoy his drink in peace?
You think this is impressive? You should see me play the dulcimer.
Peace, Tolwyn.
Isn't this place something? Do you mind? I'm waiting for someone. Alright, let's go to Open Palm Bazaar. For the record, I'm going to guess that this party armoire is for storage. Maybe if we store anything in here, it will never be lost, and possibly it'll be transferred between other inns. I do like this music. You know, I didn't know that this is going to be an Arab-themed kind of place. Ah, guest book. And here we can actually change the party further. And change our party name. Tell you what, if any of you have any suggestions for the party name or our party motto, go ahead and tell me. See if we have anything interesting that'll work out. Maybe I'll pick one. Alright, let's go back out to the Open Palm Bazaar. Take a look at those other merchants that I saw over in the corner. Okay, that's a merchant guard. Know that. That's also a merchant guard. Let's take a look over here first. Vadinia.
Well, well. You don't look like you belong here, little magpie. A recent import to the friendly shores of Samrak. What do you think, Artiok, my pearl?
Oh, Artiok, don't be so grumpy. What impression does that give to our lovely guest? She came here for a reason, did she not? And why did this feather float to us, if I can inquire? I am Vadinia, as they call me here. That delicious jade tiger there is Artiok, my bodyguard. I am a merchant of my own renown, known in what circles I seek to be. Connections I have of all kinds, wee sparrow, with many pockets and many minds.
Ah, tell me, what do you do here?
Oh, dabble in the rabble, selling, buying, collecting things of interest. And occasionally I seek a willing friend to line their palms with coins in exchange. Tasks strange, but not terrible, I assure the little bird.
Ah, you mentioned tasks.
I did. You heard right, my eager bird. Things I could use. For gold you could use, perhaps, I think. Oh, but alas, you have no one to speak for you here, do you, my poor pigeon? You must roost here until someone sets you free to fly around this suspicious land without worry. When that happens, my little one, come back to me and we shall speak again. Now what can I do for you, wee bird?
Show me what you have for sale. Okay, you have more gear. An adept's tunic, I don't think that matters.
I ask you to follow
But
me.
you do have armor. Sadly, we can't afford any of it. Much as I'd like, we only have 7 gold. Which is kind of pathetic. Still, you're the one we're going to want to talk to for any of our gear. Paladin helmet? That would actually be useful for Alice. Just fitting for her. Weapons? We have weapons, including daggers. What is the difference between a dagger and a kukri? Kukri is 1d4 damage, 18 to 20 base critical. And a dagger is 1d4 damage, 19 to 20. Okay, so the difference is a kukri has a wider critical chance. I needed to know that. It was important. Alright, I'm going to keep them as they are for now. We have scrolls, potions, and stuff like that at the moment. Nothing I need to buy. Some jewelry, and a few things there, including a bag of holding, magic bag, magic pouches. Those would be useful. But yeah, and a bunch of recipes. I'm going to try and collect as many. Composite longbow 3. And then we have composite longbow 4, which I think is exactly the same. No. The difference is the cost. What is the difference in actual result? That's what I wonder. And some rings. Okay, interesting things. We'll come back soon enough. Artie.
I am here to guard, not chatter.
Indeed. Bazaar merchant? Dyed wool from the lake of steam, colors richer than a king's ransom. Beer from Armon, flavored with spices all the way from distant Mazdaca. Nothing like it in all the realms. Furs from Vasa, from the frozen north, luxurious and comfortable.
Clever choice, traveler. Dispense with the frippery of those around you. Ignore their seagull cries. You want things you can use, do you not?
Ah, yes. Show me your wares.
Looks like it's the same kind of things here, for the most part. Well, not quite. Heavy ironwood shield. Interesting. Not much else there. Weapons are standard weapons for the most part. Got... oh! Clerical scrolls. Could be useful. And healing potions. No trinkets. And a few miscellaneous things, including cheaper poison arrows and poison bolts. Interesting. Okay, interesting stuff there. And who is this Umoja?
What? What is it?
Fine pottery from Kalimshan. Your wines will taste sweeter, your foods richer, shall never rust nor tarnish.
Okay.
The blessings of Uteo be upon you, travelers. What can this humble servant do for you?
It's odd for a priest of Ubtao to be found outside the city of Mesro, isn't it?
Quite so. Yushai and I are impressed by your knowledge. The great father of dinosaurs appeared to me and stretched out his long claws to summon me, and thus I went. As the city says, if I were not meant to be here, I would not be. Thus, to continue, how can this one help you?
What do you do here? What do you do here?
Healing. An observation of things which are pleasing to the eyes of Uteo, traveler. Thus, to continue, how can this one help you?
Will you heal me?
Not I, but Uteo. And thus, blessings of the Creator choke be upon you, and his hand guide you through the great ways of life. Thus, to continue...
why don't you
how
join
can
me?
Join? This is most curious. Yet I fear the Lord of Dinosaurs has no objection. Let me check with Yushai and his mind on this. It is decided. I shall come with you.
You're crazy, aren't you?
No. Merely speaking in Uteo's tongue. But we are agreed, Yushai and I. Be at your ease. There is one thing I must do first. Yushai, my friend, you do not need to wait for me much longer. Run hence to the jungle and enjoy its blessings in the hunt. I shall be with you shortly. Now, I am ready to aid you.
Oh. And we have a new person in our party. Where is he?
Ready.
He's right there. What is he? He's a druid. Okay. A healer of sorts. Interesting. I think we should talk with him a bit.
What do you need from me, friend?
Nothing. Okay. Let me set up his spells a little bit, I think. Okay, his spells are fairly basic there. Honestly, Virtue, I think. Yeah, that's honestly useless, but I guess we'll leave it there. His assistance with the healing spells should actually help. I don't think Sleep would be useful, but Summon Creature might be. Lesser Dispel would be good. Hold Animal, maybe. Barkskin, I think we can keep there. Okay, I think that's fine. And I guess a few healing spells there are fine. And what do you wield? You wield a quarterstaff, you have bullets, you have slings, and Umoja's Harvester. A gentleman, Umoja usually uses the sickle to help his people cultivate land in a way that preserves the precious wilderness of the jungle. However, the gentle druid has also used his skills to violent ends when necessary. On those days, the simple sickle harvests lives. Oh, that is actually very useful. +1 enhancement bonus, bonus hit points. I think it's worth it to give it to him. Much better than the quarterstaff, I think. We'll hold on to it, but still.
Indeed.
Very useful. Alright, I believe that's everything over here. Let us now, finally, speak with the people over here.
And you're
Just get
certain no progress has been made since then?
Yes, madam. Once the business at the keep was established, it seems they vanished. I've heard little talk about it since.
Sasani, I object. This traveler's information is suspect at best.
Who knows but that he didn't hear your name and contact you hoping for coin?
You forget yourself, Monsieur. Master Volo was sent here by our associate, Ilfos, and this news is grave. And combined with recent events, it foretells things I am displeased to hear. But, aha! I see other survivors have seen fit to make an appearance. Wise of them. Volo, we shall discuss this more later. Nisirin, see to repairing your tone when you address me next. And Luare, I shall review your report on the wreck later.
Yes, my lady.
Yes, Lady Sasani. No problem at all.
Of course, my Lady Sasani. I am at your disposal.
Okay then.
Welcome, travelers. I am Sasani, owner of this mercantile house, and it was a ship under my employ that you were traveling on, the ill-fated Vigilant. You may have noticed that the guards will not let you leave the city. Not that they wouldn't love to see you slain by the denizens of the wilderness, but they'd much rather do the job themselves. And with enough time, and without my protection, they will.
So, my lady, what must we do to gain your protection?
You approach this wisely. That is fortunate. It may be that our meeting can have mutual benefit beyond what I had at first surmised. The Council of Samarak will not allow me to protect you unless you are under my employ, and if the guards do not see you perform this part, they will kill you at the slightest hint of suspicion. Fortunately, I have tasks that need doing, and I believe your resilience will help you to fill that role.
I'll assist you, but I'm afraid I'm not very well equipped at the moment. If you could offer some gold to help with this, I'd be grateful.
A practical suggestion. You have foreseen the next step in my plans, and I presume this means you've agreed to the arrangement. There are a pair of tasks I should ask your assistance with, both of which require you to return to the scene of the shipwreck. Undoubtedly, you are not fond of this location, but it cannot be helped.
Let me guess. You're interested in the lost cargo.
A reasonable deduction indeed. You may well succeed at this operation. That ship was carrying a number of goods valuable to my operation here. It would distress me if they were to be lost. If you were to return and acquire as much salvageable cargo as you were able, I should be pleased with the results.
Oh, my dear, it's unlikely the goods would survive for very long under the current conditions, and the Batiri probably stole some. But I'll see what I can do. What's next?
The wreck. I am convinced it was not an accident, but I lack proof to support this theory. Take this report, investigate the area, and document what you find. The authorities will see this as a harmless insurance investigation, but it will tell me far more. Here, this ring shall prove that you are under my employ, and this gold should be sufficient to allow you to properly equip yourselves before you venture out of the city. While you are at the wreck site, see if you can find any additional survivors, and be wary. It seems both our fortunes have not been promising recently. I would be careful for any threats that seem intent on continuing that trend.
Sasani has tasked you with recovering her cargo. This will be your first interaction with the trading system. In Storm of Zehir, you can choose not only to be an adventurer, but also a merchant. At this point in the game, you can gather Sasani's ore and other rare resources you discover as you adventure around Samarak. You can then take these resources and use them for crafting, or sell them to various towns in the region. When selling these resources, you will receive trade bars. These trade bars can then be redeemed for gold, along with other hidden rewards as you trade. Note that different towns may offer different prices for resources, so it helps to scout out the towns that offer the best prices. The cargo that you collect is measured in units. Sasani has provided you with enough carrying capacity to hold 10 cargo units. To view the cargo you are currently carrying, open your inventory screen and click the wagon button. As you progress through the game, you will unlock additional resources and discover new aspects of the trading system. Okay. Here's Sasani's signet. This signet ring is simply but elegantly crafted, displaying the crest of Sasani's mercantile house and bearing some slight but beneficial enchantments. With this in your possession, you should be able to travel somewhat freely throughout the hostile land of Samarak. +1 AC and +5 hit points. Useful. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give it to... I guess I can't. Okay. You will wear the signet, I suppose, then. Oh no, you are wearing it. That is actually exactly what I
Ask you
wanted.
to follow me now.
And this, you are not carrying any trade goods. Okay, good to know. And we did have level ups, so let's go ahead and put them. Level up to 5. Remind me, you are going to be Divine Champion. You'll get it as soon as you reach base attack bonus of 7. Right, you're getting Concentration, Diplomacy, Heal, and Spellcraft. Oh, you get to resist an energy. Let's see, Acid, Cold, Electrical, Fire, or Sonic. I think, Fire would be a good idea for you. That likely seems to happen a lot. And we can get one more level 1 spell. That would be very useful. What are we going to get? Doom? No, I don't think so. Inflict light wounds? Possibly. Magic weapon, that could be useful. Protection from alignment. That would also be potentially useful. Immunity to mind-affecting spells and spell-like abilities would be very handy. Sanctuary could be used on someone, but no. Summon creature, we have someone summoning. +1 resistance to saving throws. That's just basic resistance to saving throws. Lesser vigor, no, I don't think so. Entropic shield? Actually, Entropic shield is useful. No, I think I'll take Endure Elements. There we go. Next, the Barbarian. Fairly simple. Take that. You've got Intimidate. You've got Survival, and you've got Taunt. Next, our Wizard. Yes, you are Wizard. You are going to be Arcane Scholar of Candlekeep. Skill-focused Concentration. Spellcraft is what we're going to aim for. And Empower Spell, which I believe we have. Alright. Concentration, craft alchemy, craft armor, craft weapon, and lore, and spellcraft. And we have one spell that we can get here. I'm not going to get any of those. Magic arms and armor, craft wondrous armor, combat casting. Probably would be useful, but I think we'll be fine at the moment. You know what? Yes, let's get craft magical arms and armor, so that you can have it. And, ooh, a next level of spells. This'll be good. Let's see. Haste would actually be a very useful spell to have, I think. What else do we want? Within of impact? No. Rage? No. Scintillating sphere? Explodes. That does a lot of electrical damage. Lightning bolt? Oh, fireball. Fireball is definitely one we'd want. It's a classic. And finally, our rogue. We're aiming for him to be... where is it? Invisible Blade. Feint, 2-weapon fighting, and weapon-focused dagger or kukri. You have 2-weapon fighting. I'm working towards feint. There's dexterity bonus. That's useful. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, appraise, bluff, disable device, hide, silently, open lock, search, sleight of hand, spot, tumble, and listen. And you got uncanny dodge. Okay, you are one level lower than everyone else because you're an air genasi. They have a change there because of it. Yes. And you are going to have a couple of level 3 spells. Throw in a haste and a fireball. And you could empower spells, but I think fireball would be particularly needed at the moment. Anyway, let's see if there's any other conversations we can have here. So, son.
Yes? Do you have results for me?
Not yet.
Very well.
Okay. What about Volotham?
Greetings to you again, good travelers. Quite a place, Semagal, don't you think?
Let's see. It is a city of suspicion and lowered voices. Why the father of Trult guided me here, I do not know. But here I am.
Ha! Good attitude, my friend. Very positive. Willing for surprises to happen. I like that.
I'll speak with
Hello
you later.
again,
Farewell. Okay. Orsi Chaluka.
I am sorry, friends. Lady Sasani has not given me leave to speak with you.
Okay. Loire?
Hello again. How are you doing?
Much better. Much better than on the... No, that's not the voice. Much better than on the beach. Yes, that was quite dreadful. Who are you again? My name is Loire Farwander. Loire Farwander. I work for Lady Sasani as an assistant and a trade supervisor. I travel to places and make sure all the details with cargo and shipments is in order. And I have a base magical ability, but that's more dabbling than anything else, really. I could use your help. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Since the wreck, I've been on call for errands for Lady Sasani and Master Nasirin. I'm afraid I only leave the city on their request. What are you doing here? I'm a loyal employee of Lady Sasani and Master Nasirin, and this merchant company, of course. I act as trade supervisor for large deals, like the one I oversaw in Kalimpor. If only that had ended up working out better. All that cargo lost. Alright, farewell. And you, Nasirin?
What do you want?
Who are you? I am not in the business of introducing myself to ignorant travelers, but my name is Nasirin, and that is all about me I shall bother to tell you. Can I ask you something else? I would prefer you not natter in my ear like a talking bird, but I will endure it. What is your question? What do you do for Sasani? That statement presumes I am employed by her, or that I remain here at her behest. That assumption is wholly inaccurate. In addition to a standard advisory role, I represent the various and complex interests of this company's many investors, who are keen to see it succeed and not be bogged down with foolish undertakings. If anything, Sasani must answer to me. What can you tell me about the city? It is hot, expensive, and dislikes outsiders about as much as I dislike having my time wasted, which is to say quite a bit. Okay, farewell. Alright, let's, this person said they may have a task for us, so let us speak with them, see what the task is. Let everyone come in.
Welcome back. Vadinia is glad to see you.
What were these tasks you
What is
mentioned?
The bird wishes to aid us. Fortunate, let me see. There is a creature in the plains, Balalak the Ferocious, a dire boar of great strength. Ravages the fields of spice farmers, and gores itinerant cattle to death, as if cursing them for their domesticity. There is a bounty on his head, and power in his tusks. Those on the black market, they won't pay your bounty, but they will pay it to me, I know, and I will advance you that money. And the tasks that have power, those I shall pay for you for as well. But beware Balalak's anger, little pigeon. With you he will not parley.
Lie back soon, pretty bird.
Indeed. And now that I think about it, before we buy a few things, I'm curious about these two people. First, Inshula Asar Mashawe.
Hail to you, stranger. You seem out of place here.
Let's see. You don't seem like a local. Have a bit of a Tashalarin look.
Wise and well-spoken. From Talishar is where my sister and I hail. From Tashluta, we traveled by ship to hidden Samargal. Here we will train until we are skilled enough to brave the mountain journey back. She is injured at the moment, so now we must wait.
You seem like you're dressed for war, not city life.
This is so. I am not comfortable in cities, save for my home of Tashluta. Here's but a stopover until I can hunt again.
This doesn't seem to sit well with you.
Yes, this is so. My sister is well-spoken, calm and proud, and I share her pride, and none of her patience with dealing with this city's cowardly officials. I long for the wilderness.
What's stopping you from hunting?
My sister Quasi and I were hunting the great boar Balalak. We peppered his hide with bolts, but to no avail. He fled, and gave her a wounded leg to remember him by. Now she works handling the bounties of the land, and I wait.
Why don't you join us?
I must not. My sister.
Your sister can take care of herself in Shura. It may be that Holy Savra sent these people to you. Cast the cards and you may see this is so.
Our ship wrecked here. Otherwise, we might not have ever entered Samargol. Does it not seem destined that we meet?
It may be your words are true, stranger, but I cannot leave my sister here with nothing. For 300 gold will I aid you. Even for the all-seeing, I cannot ask for less.
Here's the money. I'd like to hire you as a bodyguard.
Very well. Stranger, my skills are at your disposal. I fear there are too many with you at the moment for my abilities to aid you. I shall collect my things and wait for you at Lyra's Trick. Should you need my aid, you will find me there.
Well, okay then. We'll have to go there to rest anyway. What about Quesi here?
Agreed to, travelers. Do your weapons mean you have wares for me?
Oh, jeez. I don't see much of a store around you. What do you buy? I collect the evidence of your kills, traveler. That which the Samarachans fear, even in their cities. The beasts they cannot control. I collect the bounties of their flesh, and pay you in coin. That is all they trust of us Talashar. Our wines and our hunting. I would be out there myself, save for a wound in my leg that first must heal. So while I rest, they have hired me to examine the kills of bounty hunters, to make sure they are legal. I can help heal your leg. Your kindness is welcome, but I fear this is a trial I must undergo on my own. It is the way of my family to bear the wounds they suffer in battle, provided they do not threaten the life, of course. My foolishness earned me this. My patience will see it healed, but I thank you for the gesture. Returning to the trail we marked before, was there anything else you wish to ask me about bounties? The area around here is full of creatures. Are there any specific ones they fear? All seem to trouble the people of Samarak, but at times more seem to bother them than others. I shall let you know if they are offering more than the usual coin. Speak to me again should you have something to offer. And here is a satchel for the evidence of such. In the meantime, good day, and good hunting to you. What are the latest bounties? Spiders of an alarming size seem to plague the wilderness of this nation, Hunter. Should you reduce their number by 8, their price should reflect a grateful Samarak. Can I sell you some of the items I've come across? This is pleasing. Present it to me and I shall judge it justly. Okay, so we've got the bounty satchel. The sturdy bag holds the remnants of creatures to be turned into bounty collectors. Alright, I think you're going to hold on to it. Should be worth it.
Yes?
Alright, and now we do have a little bit more merchanting to do. Specifically, you need a shield. A regular heavy shield will be enough for now. While I would like better armor, I'm not going to buy it right now. Especially because we don't really have the money to spare. Especially not for full plate. If we get the ore, we could craft it.
What? What is it?
You have leather armor, which is 2 and 6. We could get you 3 and 5 with studded leather, which would be good. You know what? It's cheap, it's effective, buy it. Perfect. Does this count? It counts as a small... Hold on a second. Kukri. If we wield a kukri and a dagger... Oh wait, you can't? It's martial. You're unable. Okay. I guess you're gonna be wielding daggers then. I guess for now, stick with the short sword, but in the future, you will be wielding something.
What?
You are probably fine as you are. You can't really get anything.
What do you want?
You are actually fine with the hide armor, I think. Because you've got +4 dex. Hide armor is 4. Let me see here. Actually, chain shirt would be better. You know what? Sure. Chain shirt would actually be much better, I think. Go for it. That fits.
Yes?
You know what? The fighter helmet gives a bonus to concentration, which you may need to cast any spells, so go ahead. Wear it. I think that would probably be good for what we want to buy right now.
Yes?
Okay. With that, we're going to go back into the tavern and rest, specifically so we can regain all our spells and everything. And I am going to end this episode here, because it has gone on long enough. Next episode, we'll head out to the, whatever it's called, to the ruins and see what we can get. Oh! Line this palm with 50 gold and the room is yours. So what if we just, resting is allowed in this area? So now it costs 50 gold. First one was free, I guess. Okay, fine. I guess we'll stick with what we've got for now. We'll go with what we have. We didn't lose much. We're not going to lose much, so I think we're fine. But yes, next episode, we'll head out and see what we can do. Till then, I'm Cheswick44. Wait, were we not able to hire her? Oh, there she is, Inshula.
Did you require
I can
my
use an extra hand.
help?
You walk with too much of a crowd for my taste. Unfortunate. Well, we have the druid. We could take the ranger, but let's go with the druid for now. Alright. And next episode, we will head out. Till then, I'm Chester44. That is Alice Starshield, Juliana Bronzebelly, Mr. Magdalene, Alan Strata, and Umulja. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2, Storm of Zehir. And I shall see you all next time.